Well, many of you will hit the road over the next few days, and as we've been reporting, this year's holiday travel season is expected to be one of the busiest ever. And state and local officials are issuing an important reminder for this weekend and next. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live in East Providence tonight with details on the new state police effort during the holidays. Kate?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we're live overlooking I-195, and while West is pretty busy right now, AAA predicts Thursday to be the busiest travel day of this holiday travel season. State police said they'll be boosting their presence on the roads, most importantly looking out for any drunk drivers. They held a news conference today reminding people and hoping this year people will listen.
Today we should be lighting candles to celebrate the holidays, not the loss of loved ones.
You think it won't happen to you, a deadly drunk driving crash, but even if you're sober, you could be the victim or be the friend or family member of a victim. State police are hoping to change a culture of drinking and driving with powerful messages and these signs you've seen on the highway.
We have seen a decrease of 23% in traffic fatalities on Rhode Island's roadways from 2017 to 2018.
They're partnering with the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association and RIDOT and asking everyone to plan ahead if you're partying in the days leading up to Christmas and New Year's Eve.
If we're going to drink, get a designated driver.
Police say distracted driving, like texting and driving, which became illegal this past June in Rhode Island, is outpacing impaired driving and causing accidents.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reported that in 2015, distracted driving took the lives of nearly 3,500 people, with almost 400,000 seriously injured.
This year, the message is more important than ever. AAA predicts this to be the busiest next 11 days of holiday travel since they first started recording data in 2001, with 112 million Americans expected on the roads and skies.
How many families have to experience the agony and grief of losing a loved one before all agree that enough is enough?
State police told me the most impaired driving is on St. Patrick's Day and the night before Thanksgiving, but they said even one accident that could have been totally prevented is one too many. New at 6 o'clock tonight, find out why they say Rhode Island could be especially busy on the roads this holiday season. Live in East Providence, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Kim. Right now, we're keeping an eye on the traffic situation as the evening commute starts to wind down. Well, we're on the cusp of a busy Christmas travel rush with millions of drivers expected on the roads over the next couple of days. Police want people to be extra careful. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us live from the mobile newsroom with what else drivers should know. Kate?
We're live overlooking 195 at the Massachusetts-Rhode Island state line, and while there's normal rush hour traffic headed westbound into Rhode Island, that's expected to all be combined with holiday travel tomorrow. AAA predicts Thursday to be the busiest travel day on the roads of this 11-day holiday period, and state police hope this year it's a safe one. It's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, but not for the families or victims of drunk driving accidents.
How many families have to experience the agony and grief of losing a loved one before all agree that enough is enough?
As you head out on the roads to visit loved ones over the next 11 days, a plea from Rhode Island State Police and other affiliated organizations.
We have to call you to action to not drink and drive.
And a call to action for family and friends to prevent others from driving impaired or distracted.
Last year in this country, 29% of all fatalities were attributable to someone who was impaired. Worse yet is that in Rhode Island, that number last year was 41%.
The goal this holiday season, 0 deaths, 0 accidents from impaired or distracted driving. A record high 112 million Americans are projected to travel more than 50 miles to a holiday destination. And Rhode Island could see a high volume of traffic due to our location between two of the busiest hubs, New York City and Boston. Police are asking everyone to plan ahead. If you do plan on drinking, make sure you have a designated driver or call a cab to get home. And if you're hosting a party, make sure you don't let anyone get behind the wheel if they're impaired. Live in East Providence tonight, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.